Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. A woman was found dead this morning in the courtyard of a residential building in central Athens. Authorities discovered her unconscious in the open-air space and immediately sealed off the area to collect evidence and take witness statements. Investigators quickly focused on a short-term rental apartment within the same building. A man was brought in for questioning and taken to police headquarters as part of the preliminary investigation. Authorities are examining his possible connection to the incident. Police are exploring all possible scenarios, including criminal activity, an accident, or other causes. A forensic examination is expected to play a key role in determining what happened. The autopsy will establish the exact cause of death and whether the death was linked to foul play or other circumstances. The investigation remains ongoing. 3 suspects in the death of the 19-year-old woman in Kefalonia are appearing before a prosecutor today. The woman was found unconscious in a central square in Argostoli early Tuesday morning and later died in hospital. The 3 men, aged 26, 23 and 22, have been given time to prepare their defense and now face felony-level charges. According to reports, the suspects are expected to present differing accounts, with each attempting to shift responsibility. They are also expected to argue that the victim insisted on using drugs. One of the suspects claims he urged others to call emergency services while alleging that the others initially wanted to leave her in the street. Investigators are examining inconsistencies in their statements, particularly regarding how they responded after the woman lost consciousness. Authorities have also identified a possible 4th individual through phone records who was in contact with the victim on the night of her death. The funeral of the young woman will take place later today. A man was seriously injured in a knife attack during a robbery attempt in central Athens Thursday morning. The incident took place shortly after 10:30 a.m. in the Metaxourgio area. According to authorities, an unidentified assailant approached the 40-year-old victim and attempted to steal his shoulder bag. When the man resisted, the attacker pulled out the knife and stabbed him in the thigh before fleeing the scene. Despite the injury, the victim initially managed to walk away. Witnesses reported he was bleeding heavily as he moved through nearby streets. A short distance later, he collapsed due to blood loss. Residents called emergency services and the man was transported to Attikon Hospital, where he is receiving treatment. Police have launched a search for the suspect and are examining witness accounts and security footage to track the attacker. Authorities in Glyfada have arrested the mother of a teenage suspect linked to the large-scale vandalism and theft at a local school complex. The 57-year-old woman appeared before a prosecutor under a fast-track procedure, facing charges of neglecting the supervision of a minor. Her son, born in 2008, has been identified through video footage as involved in the incident but remains at large. The attack took place during the Easter holiday break. When staff returned, they found extensive damage across the school. According to reports, those involved forced entry into the building, broke doors and windows, emptied fire extinguishers, and covered walls with graffiti. Cash estimated at around 8,000 euros was taken from the principal's office, along with 6 computers and personal belongings belonging to teachers and students. Local authorities and school officials are preparing legal action against those responsible, citing both the theft and the scale of the damage. Kyriakos Pierrakakis took part in a meeting of G7 finance ministers and central bank governors, marking the first time a Greek official has participated in the session. He attended in his capacity as president of the Eurogroup, joining international leaders to assess global economic challenges and emerging trends. In a statement after the meeting, Pierrakakis said economic resilience is now a practical necessity. He pointed to energy security, diversified supply chains, and strategic autonomy in critical infrastructure as key factors for stability. He also highlighted the growing role of artificial intelligence, describing it as a force already shaping productivity, capital allocation, and monetary policy. At the same time, he warned that without proper governance, artificial intelligence could create new risks and fragmentation in the global economy. Pierrakakis called for coordinated international action to address both geopolitical tensions and technological change. He stressed the need for alignment between national policies and global cooperation as economic challenges continue to evolve. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.